welcome to the Second Win Boxing Media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside...
It's your boy, Caesar Fantastic.
Well, today we have a very special guest in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of the Olympians from one of the greatest Olympic teams that ever exist in boxing history. We have no other than DC DMV boxing legends own the 1976 Olympic silver medalist, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Mooney. How's it going, sir?
Everything's well.
Yes, indeed, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you on here.
Man, it is. I appreciate it. Really do appreciate it.
Yes, indeed, man. I remember coming up in the game, man, back in the days, and if no one knew you, if no one knew it, we would have never known you was a silver medalist because you never really bragged or boast about it. Someone had to tell you who you were.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
You know, a lot of times I feel that I didn't qualify. You know what I mean? Like because I didn't do it in the neighborhood. I did it in the neighborhood. You know, in the alley, the backyard, in the basement, that kind of thing. I didn't go to a gym. I didn't start doing things till I went to the military.
Okay.
You know, and then I started making a name for myself in the Army, and then it all evolved from there. You know.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But Brother C's has a couple of questions for you, man. He's going to ask you some of the questions about how you started and things of that nature, man.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I start with what got you into boxing and when did you start boxing?
Well, I think I was about 10, 11, like that. I enjoyed watching it. They had Tuesday night fight and then Saturday night fight, and I watched some of the people I admired. You know, Shigway Robinson and Joe Louis and Willie Pep and those guys. And then my mother used to hear me punching the poles in the basement, and so she bought me some gloves. You know, it was. I think I was very fortunate to have the timing and the skill level just by watching.
Just by watching.
You know, I definitely didn't match up to. I got my butt beat on in Northwest because I thought I was about that. You know, I thought I was all right, but gonna find out that I wasn't. I got beat up over in Northwest DC. You know.
Hey man, be like that. And amateurs, how many amateur fights you have? Did you have any?
Crazy enough, man. I think I had 35.
Wow.
35. Wow, that's
crazy.
People go, what? What?
Yeah.
Wow.
35 is crazy.
How do you just say, man, you can't fight? You know, because 35 fights. How you gonna have 35 fights and go to the nationals? That kind of stuff. When I joined the Army, I lied again. They said, you box? I said, yeah, I box. Because I cracked this dude in the chin in formation. And the first sergeant, you like to fight, huh? I said, yes, first sergeant. He said, well, sign up for this. In Fort Riley, Kansas, I signed up for the boxing thing. I had my first fight. And I got dropped with a body shot, and I got up. Then I put my hands on him, and I won a decision.
Wow.
So, and then it went from there. I ended up going to Panama, and I had 3 to 4 fights down there. I got my butt whooped once again, in Panama. So I've had total, if you count all of them, I said I had about 40 fights.
Okay.
But I count my loss. I never really count my losses. Now, I'm putting my losses together. But from Panama to Fort Bragg, then the national tournaments, the fighting overseas in Russia, I think they rushed me into developing into knowing what I was doing. I kind of knew what I was doing, but I was nothing compared to my teammates. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys really, they sent me to school. Everybody said, every time I got a whooping, I was in school. It was like a class, you know. And so, but 35 fights with 4 or 5 losses, that's what I got.
Wow, that's pretty good though. Overall, to make it that far. Wow, I didn't know you only had 30-something fights.
Yeah. What to say? So that was before the Olympic run, the 3-time Army champion and the squad champion. That was before the Olympics, right?
Yeah, that was before the Olympics. I won. I'm in my car, so if you hear any noise, it's my car doing it. So I won All Army 3 times and in the service 3 times. That's like the nationals, local and national. Mm-hmm. Like you have the regional, and then you have, that's when all the people from all the Army bases around the world come together to find out who is the best in the Army. So I ended up being 3 times All Army, and 3-time in the service. One of those in the service, I won a silver. A guy named Mike Johnson. When I say his name, my nose still hurts. You know what I mean? He introduced the jab to me, man. And I respect that still today. Mike was the All-Navy champion, and he was a national champion. And I'm glad he went up to another weight class, so I was able to run into some other folks like Bernard Taylor and Derek Holmes.
Okay. Wow.
Holmes was from DC. He was a national champion. Yeah. So I ended up fighting him twice.
Wow. How was that? How was that fight?
The first time I beat him, but they got a picture because I fought Derek twice.
Okay.
I fought him, but the first time I fought him, that was when we could fight twice in a day.
Yeah, okay.
I fought a guy that morning, and I beat him, and then I fought Derek that evening. Man, I was tired.
I know you was.
Because Derek was like Mike Johnson.
Yeah.
He had he had a stick, but I had gas and length and quickness.
Yeah.
So my quickness kind of offset all of that, and I beat him, but it took all the energy that I had to beat Derek. Took everything. I was exhausted, and there's a picture out now somewhere where they're looking at Derek is looking at me like, damn, how the hell I let him beat me? My hands up, but my head's hanging down like, damn, I'm tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Derek was devastating, man. Derek was a bad dude, man. Bernard Taylor too.
Yeah. Derek, he was a hell of a boxer. I know.
Oh, Derek.
Slick.
Oh, Derek. Someone told me that he was the man in reference to Ray Leonard.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Derek was the man.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, Derek was definitely a vicious dude. But him and Bernard Taylor ruled for a lot of years before I came up.
Yeah.
They were national champions together for a lot of years. Derek, Ichi Jimawan, and Wayne Lyman out of Chicago. So they ran things. I eased up into the second, third, and fourth position, and that's how the story began. You know.
Mm-hmm. All right, now you took that amateur career, you ran it to the Olympics. What were your teammates' reaction when they found out you had 35 fights?
They never knew. Because we had.
Oh, they didn't know.
I didn't tell them. I didn't know. I didn't tell them.
You hit it from.
Yeah. Leon, all of us in a room, and we signing these posters. And everybody's signing up, you know, the name, how many fights they had, and that kind of stuff. So I'm looking at everybody, Ray saying 150, and Heidi had about 100, and then Leon had 150, and Michael Spinks had, you know, everybody had big numbers.
Yeah.
So I said, shit. So I said,
I ain't mad at you. I would have did the same thing, man.
I sure did. That's it. Mooney got 6 years. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Now, okay. Now walk us through what it was like in Montreal with your teammates, the likes of Ray Leonard, the Spinks brothers, Frank Tate, and all them. What was it like out there?
I got some secrets. You might not be able to. I'm not gonna tell you everything. Okay, I got it. So Ray and I were roommates in training camp. This dude was him and Heidi. And see, Heidi and Ray, they ran slow through the whole camp.
Okay.
I said, what's wrong with them? Because I was a runner. I could get it, you know. But come to find out, I wasn't the baddest runner. Howard Davis would run past me, and I'm talking about I was damn near sprinting, and he was walking past me like I was saying, so mommy like that, it's just gone, you know. He'd be first back. My thing was to get back before Tate, Don Tate, and Michael Spinks and Leon using up all the hot water, you know. So I'm trying to get back quick. But no, man, that boy can run. But Ray, let me tell you, man, nobody knew this. He had bad dreams, man.
Oh no.
She had dents in the wall and said he'd be dreaming. I'm boom, wake me up. I'm going to figure out what's going on. So the next day, I saw these holes in the wall.
What?
Punching holes in the wall, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. But they started. I found out Heidi and Ray had a plan. They ran fast when we got to Montreal. They took off running.
Yeah.
Man. So they could get it then. So I guess it was told to, you know, run it slow through the camp and then pick it up later.
Yeah.
Pace itself. Yeah.
Sound like a strategy, like you don't want to outburn yourself out before it's time for a fight. It seems like a
Exactly. I picked that up. I stole that idea still today.
Yes. Okay.
I know rest is important.
Yes, it is.
You know, and not overdoing it. You know how you can burn it up.
Yes, indeed. You know. Yep. You can overtrain and be wore down, and just and then by fight time you just wore out.
Exactly. You be done. You wonder why your legs ain't working right. You wonder why. That's because you don't no sleep and you burn yourself out. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, but Leon and Mike. Show this quick story about Leon. Leon got arrested, so that was my dog. You know, both military people. You know, we didn't live 100% like Ray did. Ray didn't smoke, drink, no chew. We didn't smoke or anything, but we drank what we wanted to. You know what I mean?
Military, that's how you do.
You know, I had to run twice. You know what I mean? If I drank a beer, I ran twice. You know, but Leon had a thing with big women, man.
Oh.
So check this out. So we at the training camp. We in what's the name of that place? We're at a university. So we stayed in a dorm.
Marquette, Michigan.
Marquette.
Marquette,
So,
okay.
Yeah. So we getting up running. I'm kicking that. I'm running hard, and because already Heidi and Dave Armstrong and Howard Davis beat me up. So I'm trying to get it back. I'm getting my gas together, and so we getting up in the morning, and the coach says, "Where's Leon?" I don't know. So everybody wondered because we done got through. We running, sweating, and here come Leon down the steps with a towel on. Boy was messed up, man. Something was wrong with the boy. He was like that boy's joint was bigger than anything I ever seen in my life. So the way he got out of see the coach said, "You run?" He said, "Yeah, I ran," because he had a bathrobe on with his shit hanging out. And so, go ahead. He didn't want to look at it, so nobody didn't want to see that shit. So he said, Leon didn't run like that, man. He ran some, he was just a beast. Some people were like beasts, you know what I mean? Clint Jackson, he was a beast. Clint Jackson hit you and just level you. He was a beast. And so those guys kind of, Leon had little fat women, not little fat, they were some big old girls. They were making shock scream, boy. You hear me? But they were pretty in the face, but they were just big,
Yeah.
But so Leon had his, where everybody training hard. Leon was keeping his social together,
He getting his. Oh man.
But Michael was cool. John Tate was, John Tate couldn't, he couldn't read. So Howard used to sign his name. He used to everybody was trying to do autographs, and he put a J and then O and H like that.
Wow.
And then he saw Howard saw him doing it, so he started putting the letters together for him. Yeah, he couldn't read, man, and that was weird. That time,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you would know something like that was going on at that time. You're 76.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah.
You could write a little bit, but he couldn't read, but he was a good dude. Boy, picked me up, man. He was like, I like, cartoons, and he didn't. So that Bama, I had cartoons on. He came and changed the channel, and I said, "I'll knock you out, you big Bama like that." So that boy picked me up, man, over his head, and it wasn't for Leon Michael, boy, he might would have tossed me somewhere. Because I was on the 190 pounds, so. But Leon and Mike were real close behind that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Howard, Runner, Ray. I didn't know Ray could run that fast. Heidi, same thing. Heidi used to beat me up, man. I couldn't see the uppercuts.
Yeah, he's small.
Because he was smaller.
He was shorter, yeah.
Yeah, shorter. So it was him and my boy Leo Randolph.
Okay.
I had a black eye going into the games, man.
Damn, you had
that was light me up, man.
If y'all had a squad, that's why, man. Y'all had the best
that was
lesson, man. That was a
some
squad,
work, man.
Oh, you should have seen, man. I don't think there's no videos nowhere where Howard and Ray Leonard sparring. It was like, you gotta put your imagination together.
I'm just doing it just now, literally. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. But Howard was fast, Muhammad Ali moving fast. And Ray was trying to be aggressive and fast.
Right.
And they wasn't touching nobody. It was just so fast. Nobody was touching nobody.
Wow.
Oh man, it was so tough. But John Tate, Leon used to beat the doo-doo out of John Tate. They had to stop the bar. John would just be mad trying to grab Leon and throw him out the ring. But Leon he beat his butt, man, from ding to dong.
Damn.
Yeah, Chuck Walker,
Now.
Chuck Walker, white dude, smooth.
Okay.
That boy was smooth. You think he was? If you didn't look at him, if you heard him throwing punches, you would think he was a black dude.
Wow.
He was smooth, man. He was smooth, slip. He was slipping Michael Spinks stuff, man, and throwing uppercuts to the body, and slipping, dropping right hand, left hook, sit down, go back to the body. He wouldn't run out of the hole. You know, he would stay right in the pocket. He was that guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Clint Jackson was just a puncher. Nobody wanted to mess with him. Everybody said, man, why you trying to hurt me, man? You know, that kind of stuff. Him and Michael Spinks, they put Michael Spinks and John Tate together because he beat John Tate up too. But we needed him to go get his booty bad, boy, because that boy.
So Mooney, y'all was in Marquette, Michigan, man. Did y'all run into those little projects up there, man? With the Caucasian women up there, man.
No, you know what? We didn't get into that.
Okay, good.
Only in Montreal shit happened.
Okay.
They might lock me up, but it was only now legal. You know, weed was around.
Yeah.
Know?
Okay.
Okay, and we would be in the area, but we never really put none in our mouth.
I got you.
We were smelling like
contact. Come on, give me contact.
You know what I mean? We were standing. If they were smoking, we wouldn't say, man, go over there. Man.
I got you. Yeah.
But that's about but you know, all the guys were devastating athletes. I got more education at that camp than you could get anywhere.
I definitely can believe
You can feel me on that because Ray was a boxer puncher, Howard was a boxer. Old little Hottie was a puncher, boxer, mover. That boy was.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, now, in the finals of the Olympics, you faced Gu Young-ju. Heading into that match, knowing it was for all the marbles, what was your feeling like going into that match? Hello? Oh, you probably low. Yellow?
I lose you?
Yeah, we did.
Oh
yeah, there you go. You back.
Okay. Man, I fought the other Korean. I fought the Korean from there was North and South Korea. I fought North Korea
you fought the
first.
South Korean first. Oh, was the North Korean first?
First. Yeah. And then I fought the North Korean in the finals. So I got 18 stitches. You know what they did, man? Nobody knows this. They sold me up, right? But they went inside the cut. They didn't put no Novocaine in it because it would have swollen it up. So they put stitches inside the cut. 18 of them babies, and then they put some tough, you know that tough skin stuff? You know, you can put over scabs.
Yeah, I remember because I had to put that on before a fight before. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. New skin, I think they called it or something.
Yeah. So they put that joint over my eye. Now I'm trying to make weight. I'm trying to do a whole lot of stuff. My wife came. I went to pick her up at the airport. It was colder than a monkey out there.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, man. I went to the hotel, so I had to go back. And the dude said, we're going to put another layer of this tough skin on there. So they put it on there. I made weight. I but I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little stopped up, but I wasn't sick, but I was stopped up. So all kind of shit, my mind, my eye. Let me tell you this, man. Nobody know this. Now, I after I made the weight, and the doctor, he's mashing on my eye to try to make it open, and the doctor cleared me. So I'm ready to go fight this guy. I felt all right, man, but I wasn't at 100. So we working. My jab is working on my jab. I said, shit, I can beat him with my jab. So I can hear what's my man's name? I'm gonna say it in a minute. He won a gold medal in the Olympics, 72 Olympics. He won a gold medal. Anyway, I can hear him still today saying, "Throw that jab, Mooney. Throw that jab, Mooney." And so I'm throwing a jab, and I'm with him. I'm throwing combinations. So in the second round, halfway in the second round, I started feeling like shit. I said, man. So now, you'd be surprised. We already know, Rashid know, that a lot of shit go in your mind when you're in that ring.
Yeah, it do.
And in 9 minutes, you'd be surprised. 3 minutes, 1 minute, shit could go through your brain and say, man, fuck this. I'm excuse me. Bump this. I ain't gonna. So all that was going through my mind.
Yeah.
I'm fighting myself. You know, to get some more. Just go ahead, Mooney, to myself. And I was about to say, man, bump it. I'm gonna get the silver medal anyway. I was that's the kind of thought I had in my mind, you know. And then I said, because the Bama tried to hurt me.
Yeah.
He tried to hurt me, man. So when that left my mind with the quickness, when that Bama tried to hurt me.
Yeah.
When he tried to hurt me, I tried to hurt him back. So then I started picking up. But that second, that 30 seconds could have been a minute, that thought took my mind away from things. And then I started throwing a hook. I'm right-handed. I'm a right-handed southpaw. So I'm throwing a hook. And my hook was a little bit wide. Not a little, it was wide.
Okay.
Because I had long arms. And I was hitting him not at the, I wasn't turning it over. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I wouldn't hit the knuckle.
Because y'all had to use the white. Y'all had the white gloves too, back with the white on the end, right?
That's right. You had to hit with the white.
Yep.
And the dude said, stop. He already warned me once. So he said, stop me, and then he took a point from me.
Damn, that's fight.
I think it was the end. But when I saw the numbers, them Bammers gave me 5, 5, 5. All 5 judges was against me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Yeah. I really appreciate the call, but I was going through some mental stuff, man. I was going, boy, you going blah 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 to myself, you know. Yeah. But still today, I feel on that fight. There was another fight. The Russian hit me in the body. Made me look like I was taking a crap in the ring, boy.
Yes, indeed.
But that turned into a fight. But this fight, that could have went either way. They gave it to me, but I wouldn't have been mad if the other dude got it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Being honest. So, but the Korean at the end, I thought I performed a lot better.
Okay.
And the punch, I had more punches. And if you see the fight, you can see that.
I watched it. I thought you won that fight. Yeah. I thought you won it.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I thought you won that fight.
A guy named damn, I'm getting short of memory, man. I got that disease, man, CRS. You know what that is?
With it.
Can't remember shit.
Can't recall. I'm just thinking about it.
I got it too, man. Shit, I got it too.
Yeah, I'm starting to get it myself.
Well, my man had another coach from the Marine Corps taught me how to catch the body shots. And all of that, man. And God rest his, he's dead now. But man, he showed me. If it wasn't for him, me catching those shots, I wouldn't have been who I was, man. I wouldn't be, the position that I'm in, man, because he was really Larry Carlisle was his name.
Okay.
Larry Carlisle.
Okay.
He was in the Marines, national champion, inner service champion, all of that. Light, middleweight. Yeah, man. He got his neck messed up from an accident that took him out of the fight game. Yeah, and then he ended up at Fort Bragg on the coaching staff. Man, he really educated me, man. I could fight in or out.
Right.
I could do either one and was comfortable doing it. Yeah, Larry Carlisle.
So,
yeah.
Got any more questions, Steve?
Oh, yeah. But you have something?
Yeah,
I was just going to get to. Okay. No, go ahead.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry that I made you do the push-up. Still today, I didn't realize that you're going to be fighting the next day or the next.
You got Hakeem doing them. That was Hakeem. Yes,
Hakeem,
indeed. Yes, indeed. I remember that. But listen, man. I remember those days, though, right? Because I didn't go to Easton with them. I went to Duke Ellington.
Okay.
But the impact that you had on my friends from the neighborhood lives was so amazing. I remember Lloyd Hawkins. Lloyd Hawkins, Fran. Calvin Wiley, all those guys. And you made such an impact on their lives from I think they all joined the military. I know Lloyd and Fran joined the military.
Yeah. Went to college, got
degrees, and they live in a comfortable life now because of the seed that you planted.
Yeah, I just assisted their parents. They had great parents, man. I was fortunate to be involved with motivated kids. Those guys are motivated. They had the options.
Yeah, they did.
The options, street, or it could have been education.
Yeah, and they chose education.
They chose education with a little motivation. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. You also had a couple of fighters in your class too. You had Spencer Harsley, Hakeem. So, and they love being in your class, man. They couldn't wait. All they do is talk about you, man, every day.
Yeah, Spencer was my boy, man.
Yeah, Spencer was up in there.
Spencer was all the way live, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, indeed.
But that boy would fight, man.
He could fight. I fought him 5 times, man.
Oh, did you?
I beat him all 5, but he was one of the toughest guys I ever fought, man.
Yeah, man. He was live. Yeah, man. Boy.
Yeah, Spence was bad. Man. But you put a tremendous impact on him. I'm looking at watching Fran and watching Lloyd and John as well. Their lives turned out great, man. It's like you know, so I could tell after, even though they had the father was in their life who was also a great father, but it's just like y'all, he just added to it. I think he was also military as well. I think he was Air Force or something.
We used to leave Eastern High School. I had big old Fred Sanford truck. I would take him up to the gym in Rockville.
Okay.
And they would spawn with everybody because I put them to work. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
I Army training, boy.
They
would love it, man. They would love it, man. Then some of them came home, a little sore, but
because you know what though, I do recall the time that you did make Hakeem do the push-ups. He did have to fight though. But
he loved it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, y'all had so much talent in your house, man.
Yeah.
I mean, your father had y'all. I thought y'all was gonna have a band, man.
Oh yeah, we was doing that still. We were still doing it. We still into the music game still.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Yes, indeed.
I was because I'm a drummer myself, and I was so impressed with that, man.
Yeah.
This boy's gonna be millionaire.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. We was inspired by you, man, a lot, man. In terms of we knew who you were once we found out and saw how you conducted yourself. It wasn't like, I'm the Olympic silver medal, because you know, you might don't see it. I don't, because you did say that earlier. I see it as a big deal because none of us ever, most of us was, our goals was to reach that. We never obtained it. And you was the one who got it done. So just, you know, like I interviewed several of my friends who went to the Olympics, you know, and I got one coming up on Friday with bronze medalist Clarence Vincent, who I fought as well back in the days. And just it's a short list of Olympians. So that's an elite group of people. Y'all have a special, you know what I'm saying, class, and everybody didn't make that. So
we're true. I think so too. But you know, a lot of your father raised you guys. You guys are vicious, all of y'all. It's almost like the mother boys. It was the I'm sure don't name the CRS messing with me. The world champion, the bantamweight.
The Petersons?
No, there's another group of great, but the other, the one of the 5 boys, all of them named the same.
Oh, the Russells.
Russells.
Gray Russells, yeah.
So that's see, there's a group of y'all that could well been on those podiums, man.
Facts.
Y'all could have been there, and because y'all had that. Listen at you now. You look at yourself now.
Yeah.
You could also been on that podium. Sometimes, you know, it's the place that you are, or the person that's pushing you, or it's always something.
Yeah.
But you right now are carrying that same level of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Of accomplishment. So yeah, I really appreciate you. I love y'all,
man. Thank you, man. It's an honor to hear you say that coming from you to do what you done.
Yeah, man. I love you guys, man, because that group, when I saw them guys, you guys fighting like that, I said, oh my goodness, I missed it. I wish I had came up that way.
Yeah.
And well, you never know, I might not have came up to the top. I was just fortunate. I was going in the right lane. You know what I mean?
Your way worked out better. You see, some of us got burnt out young, you know, so.
Yeah, y'all was banging.
Yeah.
I remember y'all was wearing them shoes. Y'all had, I remember, I don't know, when you and your brother had that big yes. I think y'all was sharing shoes, and the shoes were big.
Probably was him, yeah. We did that a few times, yes.
But y'all be rumbling, man.
Yes, indeed.
Vicious, man. Boy, ain't nothing, you know, ain't nothing gonna replace that place that got burnt down.
No, with nothing.
Nothing, man.
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
That was an electric fine place. Every legend that's from DC misses Hillcrest, the original barn.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, everybody that did that, you're right, there's a bond.
It's a barn. Yep.
Oh my goodness, there was nowhere to sit.
Exactly. It was a standing room. I've been to plenty of Golden Gloves. You'll never see a spot. I mean, it's just missing that energy that it used to bring, like Hillcrest.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Everybody in the back where the lockers was when we get dressed.
Getting ready, the energy. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Like no other.
No other, man. That's the baddest place, man.
And boxing. I mean, I've been in the nationals everywhere, but it's nothing that's more exciting than Hillcrest Golden Gloves. Nowhere.
Oh goodness, man.
Yes.
Remember
William Joffrey. Who?
With Coach Williams, he ended up dying. He was with Brian and shit. He had the heavyweight that's working with what's the name now? With the Peterson brothers, the Midman.
Oh,
he boxed.
Oh, Bull.
Yeah, Bull.
Yeah, his coach was Williams, and he ended up going blind.
Oh, you talking about Foster, Melvin Foster.
Melvin Foster, yeah.
Melvin Foster. Yeah, I remember William talking about from Highland.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Boy, we used to do them shows outside,
Yes,
man.
indeed. The Tiger Market. Oh my God. Oh, God, that was felt like I was fighting for a world title or something out that
I
joke.
know it, man. Oh man,
Man.
you be a good memories, man. Yes, sir, man.
That thing was nice. I love that Tiger Market. Every year was like you was fighting for a world championship. That's how I felt.
Yeah, man, I hope and pray that one day, right now, I feel real proud of the coaches that have evolved.
Yeah.
You know, now before this few and in between of coaches in the Baltimore, Washington area.
Yeah.
Few and in between. Now you have a volume of nice coaches.
Yeah.
That's done some things, and then you still got some that's still microwave coaches. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, it's a lot. I think it's more of them. Seem like to me personally, because they never been in there, so they can't give you,
all that. They can't give it to you.
they can't give you that what's missing, the strategies and you can't take nobody somewhere you ain't been. So
Hello, that's the truth, man. but there's more guys, coaches that are honest, that's worthy.
That's true.
I mean?
That's true.
But I wish that it would come back to where it would be so many teams here in the Washington, Baltimore, and Philly. Remember, Philly and New York used to come down here too.
Because they wanted that work. They used to come get that work though, because we had fights every week. Every week we had fights. I remember I fought at 92. I had 40 fights by the time 93 came around.
That's what I'm saying, man. So that's something's broke, and it needs to be fixed to make DC blow up again.
Yes, indeed.
Now we got some great guys. The Peterson brothers stood up tall.
They stood up
tall. You know what I mean? Adrian Davis' sons, they did good.
Yep.
We got some heavyweights that did good. You know what I mean? But now you have the coaching staff like Andrew Council.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing a hell of a job. Ooh, man.
Mm-hmm.
He got some killers, man. He got some killers.
That boy doing plus, but I'm still trying to teach our boys to do it now.
Yes, indeed. He got some killers, man.
That boy doing outside, inside with the right hand.
Yes, indeed. He looking good, man. Yeah. He definitely gonna be a world champion. Trayon. What's his name? Trayon. Yeah. That boy can go. Yeah, he nice.
But see, Andrew, I ran. Andrew speak of what he's done and learned.
Yes, indeed. They already believe in him.
Oh, and he's a respect. Always been a calm, respectful. He's gonna be a vicious man on this planet, man.
Yeah, man. I think he's one of the best trainers in his time, man.
Yes, he is.
Man. Yeah.
I'm really proud of that dude.
Me too, man.
There's a lot of guys that need to follow. You know what? Remember, big man, who was the president?
Rick.
Rick
just passed, man. He just passed.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I missed the dude, but I send love to his
Yes,
family.
indeed. Rick was something special too, man.
Oh, so he did special things.
Yes, he did.
He put clinics together.
Yes, he did. Yep.
And it's missing. These guys, it's okay to be book knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta
physical about
it. You got to, exactly.
You got some officials, which could have the bad officiators in the world if we put a clinic together on our own and teach them and make them sharp and then send them out there.
That's right.
Know what I mean?
I agree totally.
tag team coaches can do the same thing. Put a clinic together. All of I went through clinics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. My father used to do the same thing.
Oh, no
Just go to
question. I
all
know
them
it.
clinics. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I was with him.
Yep.
So I think if someone would come together with that kind of plan instead of just wanting to have a position, you
Yep.
got people just want to say
I'm this. Yep. And you bring it back. You bringing back some great memories though, Mooney. God, remember them days though, man. We was reigning supreme back then, man.
Oh my goodness, man. We used to go to national tournaments
And sweep it
turn
out. Yes, and he shut it down. Yes, it did.
Oh my goodness, some great guys, man. The District of Columbia. I'm so proud to be a part of of this organization. But used to be AAU, Boys and Girls Club,
Yeah.
all of that.
They need to bring that back too.
That gotta come back, man.
Yep.
Got to come back. I'm on a new mission, man. I got a new mission in my heart and my mind. Mother Earth is where I'm gonna jump away over here. Mother Earth is providing our lives.
Yeah.
You know, Adam. They say the word is the Adam came from dirt.
That's right.
Earth.
There it is.
We're supposed to take care of this Mother Earth. If we don't, man, it's already in the water.
That's
and
right.
It's coming from people go buy the trash can. They don't have education enough to drop the trash in the trash can.
Yeah, you're right. You're gonna destroy it.
It goes to the water.
Right.
And the water is what we drink.
That's true talk. That's true.
And they think they got all these things about the water, but if you got to cut it off at the top.
Yeah.
You got to start at where it comes from. It comes from the trash can.
That's right.
It comes
from the people ruining it.
Man. Oh, that's what, man. If the earth goes, where we gonna go?
So someone was when I posted that you was gonna be on the show, former heavyweight contender Tony Thompson told me to tell you what's up, man, directly.
Oh man, I love him, man. I love him, man. Let me tell you, man. Oh my, listen, man. He gave me the opportunity to work with him.
Okay.
He was doing with Barry a little bit, but he brought me on, and when what's the name died,
Tom.
Yeah, that was my wife calling her. So when Tom died, man, so he gave me a part in working with him.
Okay.
So we had 5 victories, man.
Wow.
5 victories. We went to England.
Wow.
Beat the bronze medalist and then stopped in the second
time. Yeah, he was a bad boy, man.
Yeah. So he gave me the opportunity to work. We went to Germany. We went to Crisco.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know, and so he gave me the opportunity to work with him. He was not he was a natural. You know, some of you guys like you natural. You were natural.
Yeah.
Your father put that in you. You couldn't have to be, but why you were who you are today.
Right.
He came from a big giant guy basketball. Had to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he ended up being, with his own style, a critical person in this sport.
Damn right. Now listen to this. Listen to this, Mooney. I told him, right, when I came back to DC, I was making a comeback to fight again. Right. He told me his age. I think he was like 27 at the time.
Right.
I told him he was too old to box. From that moment forward, I never doubted a man's abilities ever again.
Ever again, man.
Ever again. That man went places I ain't never thought of going.
That's right, man.
World titles. He made plenty money. He did his thing, man.
Oh man, he's doing excellent for himself.
Exactly.
Check this out. I got me an old dog. I got Romain Stefan. Romain is 40 something, I think.
Okay.
We get ready to fight for the NABF on the 22nd of January.
Okay.
We gonna try to go back and get it and try to do it again, man.
That's right.
He ran into a monster. You know, everybody got a monster in their life.
Man, we all do. Can't get around it. You got to go through it.
You got to go through it. So he fought that monster twice. So now that monster been defeated. and you know, I don't know what he's gonna do now. It's, you know, he's still strong, but he ain't been beating nobody lately.
Okay.
You know, but we going back. I'm with him, and I've been fortunate again. I got that shot again to go in for the NABF, for the heavyweight champion of the world. You know.
Yes, indeed. So
yeah, and you're right. Numbers don't mean nothing.
Numbers don't mean nothing, man. I never ever. You know, I've been to people gyms. I've heard people tell people they too. I said I tell a trainer. I don't say it in front of the fighter. I say, man, you should never tell nobody what they can't do, man. Never.
Right.
You never tell nobody what they can't do. And I was a victim of telling someone what they could not do. And I'm sitting on at home or at work watching the guy that I doubted fight for a world title and made almost $2 million or whatever his players was.
Oh yeah, he's been paid.
Yeah, he was paid, man. Yes, he was.
Oh, he's been paid several times, man.
Yes, indeed. I've never done it again, man. I don't know if he remember, but he may do. I would remember something like that, though.
Yeah, man. I tell you, man. I guess what, man. You guys have really opened my heart up. I appreciate you having me the opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
Man, and share these words that I have in my brain, man.
Yes, indeed. It's an honor to have you share these words and tell especially the youth that's out here, man. They rarely get to see or hear someone master the sport in terms of make it to the Olympics or become world champion. Those are the two optimum goals, to become a world champion or Olympian. Those two in boxing are what we dream about.
Yes.
And for you to reach that level, you know, and to know you, I know you, I could call your phone anytime and talk to you.
Oh, there's no question.
Yes, indeed. So just to know you and be able to, because we had a debate. We had a debate, right? Who was the greatest team? Who was the greatest Olympic team? We did this about 2 weeks ago. I had who I had on there? Sean. I had
Sean, Joppy, and Cornell,
and a few other guys. Right? And myself and C's. And we were saying who was the best between the 1984 to 76 team.
And we always had that one.
Yes, indeed.
You know the difference between the gloves and headgear. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. That was the difference. That's true statement. And also, Cuba didn't fight in the from what Joppy stated. Cuba didn't fight in '84.
Cuba, Russia, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shoot, man. It definitely made a difference, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, people don't know this. I gotta say this with you. William Joppy was my fight.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah, Joppy. We took Joppy from. The rule. The word was he was in the street a little bit.
Yeah.
And I took him from the street to the Olympic trial, and we fought Chris Bird.
Oh.
Chris was more knowledge than we had.
Yeah.
Joppy didn't like me. He didn't have that many fights.
Yeah, he did. He said that too. He mentioned that he started 21 years old.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
Joppy was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was. You remember? I think you had Joppy when he fought Larry Quick. You remember that?
Woo,
man. That was a fight.
That was a fight, man. Joppy learned quick, man.
Yeah, he did.
When I picked him up, he was with this white coach up there at Rockville.
Okay.
And I just retired from the Army, and he liked what he was doing, man. So I was serving him different stuff, man. Realistic stuff, and he picked it up quick. He was so quick at doing things, man. He was an animal, man. He was a left-handed right-hander.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why he throw that hook like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I didn't know that.
That was my soldier, man. And people don't know. And I want to make people, because Adrian claimed him.
He mentions it every interview I do with him. He always mentions you first.
Yeah.
As being his first trainer. He always do.
Yeah, I love him, man. He's I'm real proud of him, man.
Yes, indeed. And of course, he rooted for the 76 team as being the greatest.
You told me that too, man.
Yes,
Because,
indeed.
there was some bad dudes on that team. There's no doubt. But they couldn't beat us, man.
Yeah.
That's
right.
You know what I mean? It's a difference with the headgear and no headgear.
That's real talk. And we didn't even mention that in the we did never mention that part about the headgears being on for the 84.
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
There's a big difference.
Because you get cut. If you get cut, you know.
Yes. Yeah, you done.
Yeah.
So check this out. They had different gloves. They had the new style gloves.
Yeah, they did.
The rubber gloves.
Yes, they
we
did.
Had horsehair.
Horsehair. That horsehair hurts. I'm trying to tell you. Ernesto used to put them joints on his spine. We had to hide them joints from him, man. I said, Ernesto, we ain't wearing them gloves no more, man.
He was nice too, man. He got real fortunate, buddy. What do you think about him being coaching the youngin?
Who, Nesto?
Yeah.
I like it, man. I'm for it.
Y'all came up together though.
Yeah, we was like brothers, man. I mean, I'm happy for him. If people call me like through the podcast, or some people call me through the DMV Boxing Legend page and ask me for a gym, I always recommend Nesto as the gym because it's just my loyalty towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he carries on the knowledge that he received.
Yeah.
Y'all got knowledge out of that
kid. Yeah. And the thing about Nesto is, for me, I like about him being there. I mean, why I always recommend him, because he doesn't just teach boxing; he teaches them life skills about becoming in. You know,
life, man. Because he ended up being a police officer.
Yeah.
Even though if they done any background check on them,
yeah. He was. That's indeed.
He carried on and brought knowledge to the people.
Yeah,
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, he did it. And he got a world champion out of the deal too, you know.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him being there, man.
Yeah. I didn't like what they did to him though. It was not his fault. And sometimes the athlete's head gets big, you know.
Yeah.
And then other people in your ear, when you get that kind of garbage going on,
you know how it go.
Uh-huh.
You know how it go. It turns to separations, man. And like, I don't know the business dealings about what happened between the two, so I really don't know neither. But I you know fighters, but you know the game.
Uh-huh.
You know the sport.
Somebody's mouth was in his ear.
Yeah, besides always is.
It looked like he wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah, that's what it is. And sometimes, you know, we become victim of our situations. We get on a certain level, then we start thinking we there. Instead of keeping the hunger disappears, you know.
Of course. That's only human.
That's only human. Yeah.
Big, you know, you start feeling yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a law of nature.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to get past that, then you know it's so difficult.
But his fighter, Jared, who's in good hands now. He's with Andrew. He's with Andrew now, counsel.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice, man. With counsel, he's gonna be nice as well, man.
Yeah, because I tell you what, them boys that he got, that's the best sparring of all time.
I see it, man. Yes, indeed. Man, you know what I like about him and his team is they work in a uniform like how we did in Colorado if you in camp or something. You know how we used to have to work in a uniform manner. Everybody did everything the same.
That's right. Yeah.
So and he conducts his camp the same way Andrew Counsel does, and I like it.
Yeah, I like it, man. Andrew got it going on, man. I'm so proud of him, man. I tell you, man. He's a motivator. He motivates me when I look at him, and I've copied some of his stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do too. I don't use it. I use it for, you know, for my personal training. I like some stuff that he do too. I love it, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
evolve, man.
Exactly. You got to evolve. Everybody can take a piece of the puzzle from somebody, you know?
Of course, man. I ain't ashamed to say I'll be peaking hard.
That's right. That's me too.
You know, I just want to get the best I can make. You know, whatever I can receive and use it.
That's right. Well, we got to.
Somebody take it from me.
That's right. They should. That's what this sport is about. Nobody owns the right to everything.
That's right, man. You said, you know, I heard everybody's not the same. Marvin Haynes passed not too long ago. One of my fighters, and
I remember Marvin, man. I remember Marvin. Yeah. Rest in power to Marvin.
I'm sorry, Marlon.
Marlon, the dark skin guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dark skin guy. He was doing personal training too, right?
Exactly.
Marlon, I remember Marlon. Yeah.
He came to this country telling me, he said, "Coach, everybody not the same." And that resonated in my mind forever because I was pushing everybody to be this way or that way.
Yeah.
But everybody's not the same.
They're not gonna be, no.
No, everybody don't receive and hear and do all this. Nobody receive. Everybody's different to a degree, you know?
Yeah.
Because I got my grandson, Smooth, I call him Smooth. He don't do nothing fast.
Okay.
He's 13 years old.
Okay.
Smooth, you know? And I got another grandson, he's about it. He's all over the place, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Hurry up, get it, you know? But I could tell my daughter, everybody's not the same.
They not. You're not gonna be.
You know, that's right.
Not in this planet.
You can add stuff, you know, or correct some things, but let him be who he's gonna be. You know what I mean?
That's right. Well, we got a question for you, man, from someone chimed in and said, "What was your most memorable moments
in the game?"
In the game, yep. Lou Peterson, Lamar Peterson, Anthony Peterson, brother, who's also have a show called Live with Light Skin Lou. Shout out to my brother Lou. That was a question.
Okay. What
was your most memorable moment?
Winning the Olympic trials.
Okay.
Winning the Olympic trials. Bernard Taylor was the national champion. Ichi Jimawan went home because his mother died. So Bernard Taylor got to fight me again for the box off.
Okay.
So I waxed it. I waxed because I fought him in the finals in the national. In the final, they gave it to him, and I thought I beat him then. But this time, I beat him in the Olympic trials, and that was like, boy, I was. But let me tell you this. Still today, I mean, I know what comes after the Olympic trials, the Olympic Games, of course, but I didn't look at it like that.
Right.
No, the coach didn't say, because when I went to Russia, they didn't say we go to Russia and they jump all over the place, throw a funny hook, all that. They didn't tell me none of that.
Right.
I wish somebody had told me, said, watch out, because that thing on top of the head, boy, and I beat the fight, but I don't remember the third round.
I got you.
But that was a moment for me, man. That was beating Bernard Taylor.
Wow.
He was a bad dude, man.
Where was Bernard from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay.
Look him up. He was a national champion. He's a bad dude.
Okay. Will do.
Yeah. Him, Mike Johnson.
Okay.
Now my nose hurting again.
You talking about that jab? Hey, that jab's a great teacher, ain't it?
Oh man,
especially to the nose. Yeah, right, me too.
They got it. My team. You join my boxing team. You got to throw me 1,000 jabs.
There it is. You got to do that. They don't do that anymore, man. That's boxing at its purest. You can't move on to the next level if you ain't mastered the jab, man.
That's right. They slipping. They the first week they slipping.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
You can't even throw a jab and you slipping.
Yeah, you slipping before the jab. What the hell is you doing, man?
You know what I mean?
Listen, man, we gotta.
They doing Mayweather shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Hey, we gotta.
Block the
Hey, Mooney, we got another good brother up in here. Lamont Pearson is in the building, y'all. 1998 National Golden Gloves champion is in the building.
Look, man. I was at Eastern High School, and one of the ROTC instructors had one of the Peterson brothers. Loved him to death. He kept Sergeant Mooney.
Yeah.
There's 2 boxers here at I think what's it called? Cardoza? It might have been Cardoza.
Okay.
Said, yeah, they're too bad to do. And I said, who are they, man? He says, it's something like Peter, brother. Peter.
Okay, you say the Peter, but this Lamont Pearson.
Oh, Pearson.
Pearson. Yeah, Pearson.
Oh, well, I think I know him too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah.
Oh, how is he doing? What he up to? What he doing?
He down in Atlanta. The Lamont's down in Atlanta now, and I think it's like the top dog in the post office. I know that much. I remember Lamont being the top dog, man. Yes, indeed. He like the head person. I think he probably run the whole region down there.
Oh boy, got money.
Yes, indeed. Won the 1998 the Golden Glove National Championship, man. But yeah, man. But you speaking on the Peterson brothers, who also, man, you say was your students.
Yeah, they were students of ROTC, man.
Wow. You had all of them. You had all the champions come through there, man.
No, they went to another school. I was at.
Oh, you said they was at Cardoza, right? Cardoza.
Yeah, they Cardoza.
Because they from uptown. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I was fortunate to have Mark Two Shop Johnson also with Eastern come through Eastern.
Wow. Yeah.
He come through. Yeah, man. We did a show there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Man, I everybody came through that class of yours though, man. JRTC, but they got something from it, man. That's the big thing about it, is they was able to become men. And I know friends that, you know what I'm saying, they could have chose the streets, but right now I'm looking at John Hawkins, man, living in a nice, beautiful home. Lloyd's living in a nice, beautiful home. You know, they living good, man.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of them guys, man. I was supposed to hook up with them while I was here. I'll be going back on the 5th.
Okay.
January. So I'm up here in
when you come in, let me know. You up here now?
Yeah.
Man, I live in Rockville. We gotta link up.
Yeah.
I thought you was in Florida still. God dang.
Oh man, I'm up here right now. I just left my mama's house.
Okay, you had just visited for the holidays.
Yeah, no, I've been here for almost 3 months.
Are you back? You permanently back?
No. I'm not permanent.
Okay.
I'm going back on the 5th.
Okay.
January.
Okay, I got you.
Get ready for this fight on the 20th.
I got you. I see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, what is your condition? What is the state of boxing? How you feel about boxing today?
They need to cleanse this bad boy up, man, and because to me, if you leave it the way it appears to be a certain way. You know what I mean? They need to educate the officials, the coaches. There needs to be run by, I think the Boxing Association needs to be run by athletes with that knowledge. You know what I mean? We're fighting under people that don't have nothing but money on their mind when
that's true statement.
You know what I mean?
That's true statement.
Yeah, we need to run what we do.
Right.
We run it.
Right. You're right.
If it wasn't for us putting on gloves, they would not have anything.
That's facts.
They would not. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing Anthony Peterson was recently stating the same thing you're saying.
Yeah, just like football. Now, football has evolved a little bit. Basketball has evolved. You see more basketball coaches and more football coaches. We already had black coaches.
Right.
We already had, but we don't have Al Heyman. I think if he organized a group of people to run a separate, take it away from all the NBC, CBS, all of that, and create his own stuff.
Yeah,
we run it.
We'll really run it if he really had that. Eliminate them out all the way out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We just like the slave master still up top.
Yeah. He find a way to get there, don't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's up top.
Yeah.
But he's smiling at us now. He's friends with us now. He ain't whipping us, you know.
Yeah.
But they living large off of us.
That's real.
You know, and I think we should go at more people involved at the top level. Mayweather, we need to take a Mayweather, and I hope he could take his mind and throw it at that level.
Yeah.
Own it, you know what I mean? Because he owns everything else. He's a wealthy man.
Yeah, he is. He's very wealthy.
Al Heyman, they could create their own world.
That's real talk.
Like MMA's done that thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Those are athletes doing those things.
So we talk about the union, right, Mooney? How do you feel about boxing creating a union to protect some of these fighters' futures, like in terms of retirement plans and things of that nature? What's your take on that?
It should have been years ago. Football players got it.
Yeah.
Basketball players got it. All kind of other athletes got it. Why don't a boxer have some kind of health insurance?
Exactly.
Boxing, you know what I mean? We should have the same thing.
That's right.
We are online hard. We got people dying.
Exactly.
Yes. And we don't have insurance. What the hell?
What the hell is going on? Real talk.
Man, it's so important that our athletes of today. Now the past is gone. I mean, you can't go back there. We can talk about it.
Right.
And, you know, reparation could be cool.
Yeah.
But as it's standing right now, we need to take care of those in position now and have an insurance plan.
That's right. Period.
Football players got it.
Yep. And they protect them from. They even protected them and trying to make it harder for them to get hurt as possible. Boxing don't get that.
Yeah, we don't get seizures.
Yeah.
Now, what's his name? Superman. He's out of Canada.
Yeah, you talking about I know you're talking about the guy that speaks French. What's his name?
I think he's from Haiti.
From Haiti.
Yeah, Miranda. I know you're talking about. Good God.
I follow the dude too. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
That's right on.
He got messed all up. He had the surgery. He got the coma, right? Yeah.
That's right, man. Yeah. He was distraught. There's another Spanish dude. He's messed up. It's a bunch of people that's been hurt.
Exactly.
Some done died and gone.
Like our guys we know personally, B. Scotland, Beethoven, Scotland, Bayhaven, Scotland.
Yeah, man. So what do we have? We have history. The history ain't gonna feed his family or his children. We need to have these guys under protection just like anybody else.
Yes, indeed.
And they just been up and down, but nobody makes a sound. Nobody does anything to make it happen. I mean, we got some heavy people in that position.
Yeah, we do.
There's some money to be made off of it as well.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Mooney,
like any other insurance.
We were talking to your former fighter, Israel.
But she said, "Say hi."
She told me to tell you hi, as well as we talked about the same thing about a retirement plan or some form of retirement, at least financial education.
Exactly.
You know, something of that sort, man. You know, because you look around, if you look at all the fighters now, look around. Most 99% of boxers are broke after 5 years of boxing.
Yes. You know who did somebody that what is his name? The RS again. Let's see. Dude out of New York. He won a gold medal. Real tall, skinny, 147 pounds.
You talk about from the 84 team?
Breland?
Yeah, 84 team.
Mark Breland.
Now, his manager, he's fixed. So he's getting money now because of this manager that did for him. I can't think of the manager. You'll think of it in a minute. The manager. Well, my wife beating me up because she don't know what's going on.
Okay.
No. Let it go.
Mark Breland is paid.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Must form some type of what they call those things.
Investment plan.
Yeah.
And an insurance.
Insurance, I got you.
Why can't we do that?
Exactly. All the fighters should have it.
All the athletes can have that.
Right.
There should be a person involved. But see, if it's got to be monitored because,
there's some thieves gonna get you too, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The crooks come with that. When the money is involved, I don't care if it's to help anybody, they gonna get their play.
Yeah, they gonna try. Swindle.
Yeah.
If we had it organized,
right.
Have a group that you can reach out to,
right?
And but make sure they gotta be stamped and sealed by somebody official.
That's real talk. Yeah.
But just think how much money they could have. My wife, my daughter, everybody calling, boy.
Yes, indeed.
I'll let you.
We gonna do, man. We gonna wrap it up, man. So you can get to your family, man. I know you. I appreciate you for taking the time just to talk with us.
Hey, thank you. Man. I really appreciate this moment, man. I wanted to share this thing with all the things y'all talk about, and I hope it comes alive. When you speak into existence, because you have to manifest stuff,
Yes, indeed.
When you speak it sometimes it will come alive.
There it is. There it is.
Maybe one day it'll come alive, and these young boxers can
get what they exactly.
Yeah, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have no other than DC boxing legend, Olympic. Yes, indeed. Olympic legend, the 1976 Olympic silver medalist, Charles Mooney, on the Second Wind Boxing Media. We appreciate you as always, brother.
All right, brother. Y'all take care, man. Love y'all.
Love you too, man.
You too, bro.
Peace.
All right,
Peace.